What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, folks? How is everybody doing today? We got Trumpet, Ryan, Daddy Dutch. We got Jeff. What's going on, Judge? uh, Double D. I don't know about ready, man. It's still in the it's still in the forecast, but no, I'm nowhere near ready. We're gonna be there, even if we're just there spectators. I'm kind of waffling now. Thinking of my load plan without without a trailer pit is kind of daunting. Uh, so we're playing it by feel. Get it, trumpet, get it. I am telling you, man. I did I did more turkeys last year than I have done in the previous 10 years, and that number is two. So this holiday season, I am definitely not messing with turkey. It's going to be some other things on the so-called video menu. Turkeys will not be one of them. Not this year. What's happening, Stephen? How are you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in as usual. Oh, he's usually set up about 30 meters from where we are, so he would definitely see me with it. What's up, Juke? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Al is in the house. What's going on, Al? Great to see you this evening, man. Power Stack, Big D's Delaware Barbecue. What's happening, buddy? How are you doing? Gorilla Joe's in the house, man. Thanks for stopping in, Joe. I know you're a man on the go right now, but good to see you, buddy. Double D, man. Now, don't get me wrong. I would enjoy cooking them, but they would not be mine. They will not be purchased by me, but I wouldn't mind cooking a few for some folks. I just don't want to have anything to do in terms of eating them this year. I ate more turkey last holidays than I had in man multiple years. Not gonna happen this year. We'll give them another 45 seconds or so, folks, before we jump into this quick open mic. Topic is kind of fluid. I definitely want to talk about some of your holiday cooking plans, especially for those of you who create content. What kind of videos do you think you're going to be doing? I think at a minimum, Mom and I are going to do two holiday videos, and one of them is coming pretty quickly. That way, anyone who might want to do something like it is going to have time to prepare. All right, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, sports fans. Thank you for being here for another episode with Mom and Papa Joe. We absolutely appreciate it. What are your holiday plans in terms of food, in terms of your menu, in terms of your videos? Videos can be so seasonal, and this is the time of the year, man, for you content producers, where those advertising companies, those corporations, are trying to burn through that budget. Some of your largest uh, income from your videos come during the holiday season, so you really definitely want to get a couple of decent, uh, a couple of good videos out there, man, and If you get lucky enough to hit pay dirt, it can take you a good long ways. What's happening, Darnell? How are you doing, buddy? Yes, that is definitely true, Gorilla Joe. That's a lot of turkeys, man. Joe is going to be doing two Thanksgiving videos, one this weekend and next one next weekend. Joe, I know I'm going to have at least one Thanksgiving video and one Christmas video. I may sneak another one or two, but right now it's not on the calendar. I have not come up with with any ideas. I would definitely like it to be something different. So, any of you out there, folks, in on the couch, any of you out there have an idea, man, for a good video, a subject for a good video, let us hear it, and I would appreciate the inspiration. Joe, I'm usually pretty good, man, at getting my videos edited. You know, there are times when I procrastinate and wait until last minute to shoot a video, and I've gotten pretty good because my editing is so basic. You know, it does not take me as long as it used to. I can pretty much knock out an editing video, man, 8-10 minutes, in give or take 4 or 5 hours, if there are no interruptions. Every once in a while, the internet or the Filmora, the editing program, wants to act up, and that can slow me down. What's happening, Darnell? How you doing this evening, buddy? Darnell said he's going to be vending. Hey, you're going to be cooking also. So get a video out of that vending cook. Two birds with one stone, D. Two birds with one stone, buddy. Ah, he's got smoked turkeys and legs of lamb. You know, I've done a leg of lamb, Darnell. Not the biggest fan. You know, a little a little meaty and lean. But if I catch one at a decent price, I'll buy it and turn it into some ground lamb. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that would work. Ryan says he's thinking about making a turkey and a ham. I am here to tell you, Ryan, I'm definitely a ham is going to be one of our videos, and I'm thinking it's going to be the Thanksgiving video. And you know, a lot of people will say they're going to make a ham video where they create a glaze and glaze a pre-cooked ham. I have never made a ham, but I'm going to make one from scratch. A picnic. I'm going to get one of those pork shoulder picnics, skin on, and I will start from scratch, man, and get it cured and create a glaze, get it glazed, get it smoked, get it glazed, and we'll see how it turns out. So hopefully that's going to be the first holiday video. Ham is definitely one of them. Uncle Steve is in the house. Uncle Steve, tell me, what do you think of that dessert shake on ham? I mean, I am loving the idea. I am loving the idea, and I think it's going to work. So now that I told you I'm loving it, I know you can't shoot me down. Uncle Steve is in the house. What's happening, Buzz? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you this evening. Dime, what's up, baby? How are you doing? Dime says he does a Yorkshire pudding every Thanksgiving and Christmas. I have never had it, so I've definitely never made it. It always sounds like an interesting dish. You know, I've seen it on TV many a times. At some point, I'd like to try it, Don. I don't know if you can say a leg of goat the way you can say a leg of lamb. It doesn't flow naturally, trumpet. A goat leg. Yeah. uh, Power Stack says ground lamb is what you use in a real shepherd's pie. There you go. All right, good to know. Darnell says get a country ham instead of a picnic. I'm here to tell you, I've looked at them. Darnell, they're way too large. A country ham is way too large. And when I say I'm doing a ham from scratch, I am getting a raw piece of meat that I will cure myself. If you get a country ham, you get that one of those back legs, man. I think they come anywhere between uh, 12 and 20 something pounds. Mom and I, we treat ham very similar to turkey in our house. You know, uh, Ham or turkey is never going to be the main protein at the dinner table. I love a ham sandwich. I love a turkey sandwich, and that's usually the best that ham and turkey can do for me. Way back in the days, Mom and I've been married 37 years, and I say way back in the days, I'm talking 20, 25 years ago, give or take. Mom and I used to really enjoy a uh, a honey baked ham from the honey baked ham company at Thanksgiving and or Christmas. But I don't know at what point we went away from the hams. Honey Bake used to really get it done for us, um, but we went away from it. And I want to say it's because we just ended up with so much ham left over. And once the holidays passed, we didn't want to mess with it. We would usually toss it. So we kind of went away from ham. So we're gonna do a picnic. Hopefully under give or take 10 pounds, under 10 pounds. We'll share a little bit with the neighbors, and we'll get it out of our fridge once we're done with it. Buzz says that he and Wendy they do a twice smoked ham um, and a couple of turkeys along with some smoked dressing. All right, I've never had smoked dressing. Sounds like it would be something I'd be interested in. Yeah, but I'm the type, Buzz man. If I'm gonna do a ham video, I'm not gonna get a pre-cooked ham and just pour some glaze on it and call it a video. Uh, I'd like to challenge myself to make one, see how difficult that is, and if I can turn some people on to making their own, hey, that's a little gravy on the side. Yeah, I've got an idea for an awesome glaze, Ryan. It involves cognac. Yeah, it involves cognac. So I'm thinking that's going to be pretty good. 805 is in the house. What's going on, Carnal? ¿Cómo está? It's been a little bit, man. You're still on that grind, still making that money. Hey, trumpet. Yeah, trumpet. Do a ram ham video. Yeah, I would love to watch that. A ram ham. uh I know everybody right now, man, is enjoying this temperature. I know I definitely am. I actually had to put some pants on. I had to put some long pants on a few days ago, man, to run to the store. I wasn't happy about that because I'm shorts 365. But it was pretty early when I headed to the store, and There was definitely going to be some shrinkage without without my pants, so I put them on. But today has been the warmest day we've had all week. Temperature might have got up to 55 or so, if I'm not mistaken. Al, I'm serious, Al. I just need a good tutorial, a good lesson. Uh, and I would love for this lesson, man, to be a hands-on. So if there's anybody out there in the local area that does tamales over the holidays in their home and wouldn't mind me coming to help out, man, hit me up here or offline. I would definitely come and I don't know and get your corn husk ready or whatever you need. I would love to just be there watching and learning from somebody who knows it. I am so interested in doing my tamales, man, but it's one of those things where especially when you're dealing with another culture's one of their signature dishes, you don't want to tear it up. You don't want to mess it up too badly. So I'm going to make sure I get some experience before I throw my hat in the tamale ring. Hit me up if you need a hand. Trumpet, tell the wife we said hi, man. And uh, I know you guys gave out a lot of candy over the Halloween period. Man, I turned the lights off. I put the sprinkler on and hid out. The doorbell rang once. We didn't mess with it. Boy said they'll be cooking for like 15 people. I might have one of my sisters here over the Thanksgiving week, not necessarily on Thanksgiving, but at some point during that week for a couple of days. She and her husband are pretty much touring the South. He's from the South, and he's got family along the coast, so they're going to hit multiple states. Big D says, "What about while you're curing the ham, you throw a rack of baby backs in and try to make ham ribs?" That does not sound like a crazy idea, but I'm here to tell you, Power Stack, from personal experience. Walmart carries a rib that comes in a brine. It is they carry a brand of Smithfield ribs that come in like a 5% salt solution. And I tell you, I accidentally bought them many years ago, and they were the hammiest ribs I've ever had. I took one bite and they went in the trash. And how I realized that they were in a brine is I went and pulled the package out of the trash can, and definitely was. So I accidentally picked them up in a 5% salt solution, Smithfield ribs. And those ribs sitting in that salt solution, they went through a mechanical jacquard during processing. So that brine, that salt solution, really got deep in those ribs through and through, and I did not enjoy that one bite whatsoever. So I don't know that I'll be a fan of some brine ribs. Yeah, I don't know unless somebody knows a way to do something besides just salting them. Uh, I'm not gonna mess with it. John is in the house. What's going on? Salt, pepper, fire. Good to see you, man. Another one of my brothers that's working way too hard. Good to see you. So, two things that I am really interested in doing, man. And they both revolve around ham. So I'm thinking my second My second video, probably Christmas. I'm going to try a pork belly ham. You know, I've done pork belly bacon, but this one is going to be a pork belly ham. I've seen some videos, and they're all from the Philippines. So I guess it's a traditional Christmas thing in the Philippines. But it really looks good. It looks interesting. And so it's something that I'm definitely interested in doing it. And that might be one of my December videos. I'm always able to get some quality pork belly, man. So I think that would really make for a good video. I don't know about views, but a good video. Let's see what we got here in the chat. Uncle Steve says Cavassier with a little Sprite tastes just like sweet tea. Try it, you'll be shocked. Hey, I don't know why anybody's gonna want to mess up some good cognac, man, with Sprite. Find a lesser alcohol, Uncle Steve. Find a lesser alcohol. Get you some E&J or something, some Paul Masson. But don't mess up that Cavassier with Sprite. Or just go get you some sweet tea. uh, Trumpet, what's the time frame? What's the trumpet? Hey, well, let's talk offline, man. That'd be a good weekend for the wife and I to make a run, man, and come hang out for a little bit. Come hang out with your big head self. Let's talk offline. We'll make that happen. I would really love that. Yeah. Did I miss? I thought I saw somebody mention Chef Johnny. Hey, let me. I was watching a I was watching a video on YouTube, and during one of the commercials, I saw Chef Johnny. Was I imagining things because I tried to rewind and I couldn't, and that's been the only time I've seen the commercial. It's actually it's a teaser for a coming show, and I cannot remember the name of the show. Has anyone else seen that? There he is. He is here. Chef Johnny, what's going on, buddy? Hey, so I see, man, I know I saw you on that show. What's the name of the show, Chef Johnny? Thanks for stopping in as well, man. Sal, what's going on, buddy? What is going on? Oh man, I'm on a mission to learn how to make tamales, man. I don't know anything about it besides how to eat them. Yeah, nothing but knowing how to eat them. I know you way out west, but I'm looking for somebody to tutor me. I will come be a helper for the whole tamale process. A tamale. Hey, that is trumpet. 805. That'll be a great collab, man. I really think that would go over well. Yeah, that would be a great collab, a tamale collaboration. So those of you out there who are really confident in your tamale ability, here we go, man. Awesome idea, 805. I know you got a good tamale recipe. Trumpet, I'm working with Trumpet. I'm just telling y'all up front. So I'll be in Trumpet's video. Sal says he'll just buy some from a vendor. 805, the people who know how to do them, the people with the experience make it look easy. You know, the spreading, the folding, the stacking in the steamer. Uh, yeah, I I would probably end up with some waterlogged tamales, putting too much water in there or something crazy. I'm gonna go help Trumpet, and then after that, I'll be making my own. There you go, Jay. That's the that's the ticket, man. That's the attitude. Yeah, yeah. You definitely got to use lard, man. Uh, if you're health conscious, don't mess with tamales because you're just gonna screw something up. Yeah, do not mess with tamales. I know, Sal. I took a look at some videos, man, and the spreading is you need the experience. So I need to go watch you do it. Then I'll do a couple, watch some more, do a couple more before I will get out there and do it on my own. But folks, here in San Antonio, the local area, Austin, if you're making tamales and need a hand, Papa Joe is your man. I will bring mama because somebody got to wash dishes too. So it's going to be the whole family coming to help out. Rick, what's going on, buddy? How even this, I will cook a head, a pig's head. Trumpet, we'll make that happen. We will make that happen, Trumpet. We'll get a pig's head. We'll talk offline, Trumpet. We'll make that happen. All right, see, here we go. The masa, Sal, 805 said the masa has to be room temperature to make it easier to spread. Yeah, there's just a whole lot of things that I really gotta to get ironed out before I step into the tamale ring. Trumpet is talking about a masa tool. See what I'm saying? I didn't know there was a tool. I was gonna be using one of my old wooden spoons. Steven said he tried it with his hands and it ended up everywhere except for the husk. uh, I will be waiting for your video, 805. I will be waiting for your video. And tamales is one of those, man, that really should go 15 to 20 minutes. You know, because there are just so many details that the average person is not aware of. So tamale should be one of those lengthier videos, and I'm not going to mind watching it because I need every last bit of info. Daddy Dutch, have a go, man. Take care. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Jay, Buzz Henny is one of the, and there's no such thing, in my opinion, as a bad cognac. But Henny, some cognacs are just better than others. To me, Henny is like a beginner's cognac. You know, if you're one of those that has to mix your cognac with something, then yeah, mix Henny. It's not overly expensive, and it tastes good. You know, it's a little harsh, so it's not. Especially if you're buying the VS, it's not aged. You're gonna feel it as it goes down. So, Henny, if you're gonna cook with cognac, use Henny. You know, don't go out there and buy you some good Remy Martin or something along those lines, or even Cavassier. Uh, Henny is a beginner's cognac. Cook with that one. Henny and ginger. All right, so if you have not seen the trailer for the show that Chef John is in, he says it's with the Texas Beef Council. And man, I only caught the tail end of that commercial, Johnny. So I'm looking forward to seeing it, getting more information. Any info you have, put it in the chat if you haven't done so already. Buzz gets you, Al. All right, Rick says Chef Johnny's going to be on Australia's Thunder Down Under show in Las Vegas. That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. It's good to it's good to know celebrities. That buzz is all over. Buzz is straight up international. If it's not if it's not some Asian cuisine, it's Mexican enchiladas. Get it, Buzz. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Al says, ooh, all right. So I'm always a fan of using broth. You know, when a recipe calls for water, uh, uh, a protein based recipe, I am definitely going to use broth. So I wouldn't do anything with tamale, anything different in a tamale recipe. Absolutely got to have broth. Water is not going to bring anything but a little moisture. Johnny says he made the finals and cooked head to head against a lady from Houston. Ground meat, steak, and ultimate meal. It's on their website. 3 episodes. Win a 1 year deal with them. Man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. So you're saying that the show is already available? Is that what I'm reading? Folks, Al is putting some good info out there. He said you can use whatever meat you want. You know, whatever meat you want. I tell you, I'm usually a fan of beef or pork. The chicken, not so much. But keep in mind the steam. The steam takes away a lot of the seasoning. I can see that because they're gonna sit in that steam, man, for quite a while based on the number of tamales you've got in that steamer. Also takes away some of the smoke. I remember we talked about that somewhere, Al. Whoa, Rick, I'm glad you told me that. Trumpet, if I hear anything about uh, pecans in your tamales, I'm not coming. I am not coming. Here we go. Steve Sal is such a sandbagger. I was so poor. Tamales were the only thing I unwrapped during Christmas. uh, I am dead serious, Trumpet. Let's get it done, baby. Yeah, let's get it done. Randy's in the house. What's happening, Randy? How are you doing? I bet you I bet you Randy and I are about on the same tamale level. We probably both eat them, but never made them. Quint, what's up? Bite your tongue, buddy. Bite your tongue. You know, I've never had one of those canned tamales. Ah, I have never, and don't think I ever would. Buzz, on a serious tip, man, if you want to do it right, yes, it takes some work, some planning, uh, and it's pretty labor intensive. I watch a lady massage a couple of 5 pounds of lard by hand for almost 45 minutes, man, until it almost looked like it almost looked like a cake icing. She introduced so much air into that 5 pound block of lard to get it ready to place in the masa. And then she talked about what happens when it's not like that, and I was like, wow. So yes, it's labor intensive. And don't get me wrong, I think it'll be totally worth the effort. But just be prepared that if you're going to do it, man, you want to do it right. Yeah, you want to do it right. Working down the chat, man. Quint, how have you been, man? It's been a little bit. What's up, sleeper? How are you doing, buddy? Uh, I don't know about all that. uh, I've had the pork and cheese, chicken cheese and jalapeno. I don't know, uh, but it does sound like it's something that I would gobble. Sal, I am here to tell you, man, and I just poured the last of this bottle. It's a Remy Martin 1738. Remy Martin 1738, Sal. This will run you based on your area and particular store, 55 to $80. But it's gonna drink like it's an XO. It's gonna drink like it's a $150 bottle. Remy Martin 1738. This is well worth the money. If you're paying $80 for this, it is worth the money. Absolutely. Remy Martin 1738. I just poured the last of it a little while ago. And here's to all you fine men and women out there, man. Thank you again for stopping in. Where are we? Where are we? Hey, Rick, tamales tamales are kind of like potato salad is to black people. You know, there shouldn't be certain things. And I am never one of those that really lean towards absolutes in cooking. You know, I really think, man, that when you're cooking, you should experiment, you should play around, and do as you want when you're at home. You get what I'm saying? When you are cooking for yourself. But if you are invited people, if you're inviting people, man, give them what they expect. You know, don't go playing around with raisins in a potato salad and mushrooms in a potato salad or carrots. And same thing with tamales. If you like it and you're making a batch for yourself, then man, go for broke. Enjoy. But if you're making it for tamale lovers to eat, I guarantee you they're not going to be happy. So don't go messing around creating your version, good as it might be. he said he said potatoes and carrots. uh, that might be the a dessert tamale. Uh, you know, if you're making a dessert tamale, then man, oh yeah, Put some pineapple in there. Stuff it with a carrot raisin salad or something. I don't know. I just want to make my first batch at some point. Yeah, that might. Hey, don't even say that about Cali. Ain't nobody doing that mess in Cali. Maybe Hawaii. Yeah, maybe Hawaii. Mario's in the house. What's going on, Mario? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Let me work down here in the chat, folks. I'm trying to keep up with all of you guys. I am telling you, Quint, cognac, man, is something that's supposed to be sipped. Supposed to be sipped. Like I said, if you're new to the cognac game, a great starter is some Hennessy, man. Some Hennessy. A great starter. Some VS. Don't even waste your money and step up to maybe a XO just yet. Uh, when you decide to get rid of the Coke in your cognac, then yeah, step up to a VSOP and then an XO. Randy, there's no doubt, man. Chef Johnny is the man. Yeah, there's no doubt. Sal says he's guessing Central American with all that stuff in it. For the record, Mexicans don't decide what's in tamale. All right. There are different kinds all over Central America. Oh, I am here to tell you, I absolutely can vouch for what Sal is saying. As a Belizean, as a Central American, I grew up with tamales. Our version of a tamale weighs a pound and a half. In our tamale, you're going to find a whole chicken wing and a leg. It's wrapped in a banana leaf, and the the masa that's used, man, has a gravy in it. So it's not firm, and I hate to use the word dry, but it's a lot more liquid in our version of a tamale than there is in the Mexican tamale. And like I said, a pound and a half. You're not going to sit there and eat 6 or 10 of a Belizean tamale. Not today. They're huge and they're absolutely delicious. Yeah, absolutely delicious. But I think the concept of preparing the masa and everything else is the same. It's just the filling and the way uh, it's cooked. Buzz says he actually prefers Henny over Remy. Wow, okay. Again, man, different strokes. That's what I love about taste. But I will take the Remy any day of the week, man. I keep a couple of bottles of Henny in the house. Uh, anytime anybody that comes over that's a starter, that's a Coke in their drink kind of guy, yeah, they'll get that Henny. They're not gonna get my quality yak. So Johnny on the show, Johnny's three dishes were picadillo stuffed chili relleno. Wow. His steak was for the ground meat. He did ribeye tacos, and his ultimate meal was wow, individual beef Wellingtons. I have never cooked a beef Wellington, and it's going to be on the to do list at some point. Yeah, but I've never cooked one. So Johnny, that sounds like that was a little more than just barbecue. That was actual Chef Johnny cook. Impressive, my man. Yeah, impressive. Sal prefers Oaxacan style tamale, mole and pork. I am not the biggest mole fan. I am not. I've had mole in several different restaurants, and I kind of played around the mole and ate everything else. So I am not the biggest fan. I would love to sample a Oaxaca style tamale and see what that was all about. Whoa, deer meat and pork tamales. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, Rick has seen the show already, man. I'm behind the times. I'm sure many of you out there have already seen the show, but I am behind the times. I got to get caught up. Yeah, I've got to get caught up. Randy said he had a lady make deer neck tamales one year and they were banging. You know, a lot of people, Randy, a lot of people sleep on necks when it comes to butchering and buying meats. Uh, I want to order. It's expensive. There's Cisco. Cisco carries a case of lamb necks. I have seen lamb necks being cooked on YouTube, cooked on TV, and I'm talking a lamb neck. Man, is a massive. It's like a huge oxtail, but there's so much meat on a lamb neck that man, I might only need one for mom and I. Cisco only sells them by the case, and I don't know how many come with a case. I don't have a Cisco account, but I've got a friend that does, and I've bought things through him. So I need to get back into that. But man, deer neck, that sounds pretty good, and the meat around the neck is always fairly tender. Trumpet, trumpet, Mario. What are rajas? What are rajas? Never heard of it before. Yeah, Sal, I've seen them. I've never had one, but yeah, they're kind of like dessert tamales. Yeah, I think I could kill a couple of them. Raisins in the sweet one. Randy says he's never made them. Have you seen the trumpet says? Have you seen the Colombian tamales? Huge. Well, that's because they always have the munchies. So all their meals got to be much larger than average. Johnny says making tamales is an art. He's had lessons with his students, and his aide at McCollum would lead the classes every year. Darnell said either he doesn't know how to eat tamales or they just don't impress him. That's because you're not pulling them out of the husk. You're eating a husk. Yeah, you're eating a husk, Darnell. Now you just haven't had some good ones yet. Yeah, you just haven't had some good ones. They're absolutely delicious. And I'm here to tell you, man, if somebody brings me a dozen, uh, six of them are getting cut right off the bat. Yeah, six of them are getting cut right off the bat with some good green salsa. Oh yeah, I'll do it. Trumpet, have a good one, man. Hey, I will give you a holler, TM. Yeah, take care. Borgard is back. What's happening, buddy? Good to see you. Oh yeah, that Remy is legit, bro. Yeah, that Remy is legit. Ryan said he used to get homemade tamales 12 for $5 in Texas. Yeah, those are long times, man. Yeah, those times are long gone. They're quite a bit more pricey now. Quite a bit more pricey. You know, we've got some restaurants that do some good tamales. Yeah, do some good tamales, and they travel well. One of the main ones here in South Texas is Delia's tamales. Pretty good. Just about everybody know about them. But I'm certain that there are many other moms and pop shops that don't get the kind of pub that Delia's does that will make a tamale just as good, if not better. Sal, they'll put anything, man. They'll put anything in a potato salad. Bacon bits in a tater salad. Now it doesn't belong, but man, I find it hard to hate on bacon. It doesn't belong. I find it hard to hate on bacon. And when you say bacon bits, you're not talking about that fake bacon, not that faking. You're talking about real bacon. I wouldn't be mad at it. Yeah, but let me know up front. Hey, those little brown things, they're not bugs, they're bacon. All right, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, Troy's cracking jokes. uh, Johnny says he made some muscle tamales at the CIA. Folks, that's the Cooking Institute, the Culinary Institute, a few years ago. A Puerto Rican tamale. That's all right. Yeah, Sal. He's making tamales at the beach on a windy day. Yeah, on a windy day. Buzz, hey, there's an idea. Those oxtails are so versatile. They can go in anything, man. Oxtail is kind of like a chuck roast. You can put it in anything. But an oxtail tamale, wow. Oh, good. Fatty, tender, juicy piece of oxtail in a tamale. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. There's an idea. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. What Sleeper says in Maryland, our tamales are crab cakes between two pieces of bread. Oh yeah, hey, nobody makes a crab cake like Maryland, man. Nobody. I'm telling you, Sleeper, some of the best crab cakes that Mom and I have ever had were right there in Baltimore at the wharf. Oh my goodness. I'm talking all thrilling, zero filler in a true Maryland crab cake. Hey, that's also another one that I want to cook, Troy. Pierogies. I've seen them so many times on TV. They're interesting, and again, they got they've got tradition to them. But I could put anything in a pierogi. Not on video. I'll stick to traditional if I'm going video. But yeah, that's something I love. Johnny, that made for a long day, buddy. Yeah, that made for a long day. We had an hour to cook each dish. We would cook, plate, and then judge, and then on to the next cook. 12-hour days. Oh, yeah. Sal, I don't remember which mole it was, but I know it was not sweet. All right, it was a chicken dish, and it was a special at one of my favorite restaurants. And I tried it and did not enjoy it. I picked the chicken out, but the mole sauce was a little too much for me. Oh yeah, I've had Puerto Rican pasteles, Stephen, And the fillings can be just about anything, like you said, except the vegetarian. I am not messing with that. Yeah, I am not messing with that. Oh, I never knew that, Darnell. I never knew that they delivered residential. I always figured, you would have to be ordering so much product for them to deliver. But usually, when I order through my buddy, I go to their little will call and pick it up. But man, right now everything in price has really gone up, man. Oh, yo, those banana leaves bring some flavor, Steven. They absolutely do. Angie's in the house. What's happening, lady? Good to see you this evening. How are you doing? Hey, Quint, goat would probably make a good tamales, man. Goat has got some good fat. I can see it. Yeah. Yeah. Jewel, lady, how are you doing? Nice to see you this evening. Oh, look at all these pretty ladies dropping in this evening. Lady Cypress, how are you doing? Good to see you. It's been a little bit. It has been a little bit. Troy says, outside of homemade, not by him, the best tamales he ever had were from little street vendors with their carts here in Chicago. Rule of thumb, the longer the line, the better the tamales. That is so true. Yeah, that is so true, man. The longer the line, the locals know you want to eat where the locals eat. So the longer the lines, the better the food. All the ladies dropped in, man. Good. Grill Sergeant, what is happening? How have you been doing, buddy? It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Some of you guys have gone dark on me. Good to see you back. Yeah, good to see you back. Now, a tamale pot pie is a little easier. I saw somebody do one. It's a little easier. Let's see. Let's see. Not the biggest fan of sauerkraut, but a cheese pierogi would get it done for me. Cheese and taters. Yeah, cheese and taters would get it done. Yeah, can't go wrong. What's up? Frack is in the house. What's happening, buddy? Good to see you, man. What is happening? Hey, go for a two for Troy. Cheese and meat. Best of both worlds. Yeah, best of both worlds. Hey, I am telling you, that line of restaurants in the wharf in Baltimore puts out some pretty good grub. Mom and I did a crawl there some years back. Yeah, some pretty good grub. Oh yes, Sal. The Puerto Ricans, man, they make some awesome pasteles and empanadas. I'm telling you, they really do. A moose tamale. Yeah, moose meat tamale. Let's get it done. Wow, they had some high profile judges, Johnny. Pretty cool, man. Yeah, high profile judges. That is all right. Tomas, what's happening, buddy? How are you doing, man? He said, uh, he thought today was Wednesday. What is going on? He's another one. Tom is Mexican, but he cannot make a tamale. And he's watched his mom 50, 11 times and still can't make a tamale. Yeah. What, Cypress? No moose? Wow. It's that time of the year. Yeah, Angie, a lot of people are still doing their usual Thanksgiving. Uh, I don't even know what we're cooking or if we're cooking. Depending on how it falls, we may end up going to the Brazilian steakhouse for Thanksgiving. It'll be so much less problems. All right. Yeah, they're not going to deliver residential, man. Residential tend to be small orders. Yeah. Lady Cypress, all is well, man. Mom and I are doing well. Thanks for asking. I hope you've been doing the same. Frank, every time I've hit you up, man, to have you, you've got something going. The wife and I are out of town. Uh, uh, I got to put a perm in my hair. I got to clean behind the refrigerator. So every time I've called, you've had something to do. We're going to make it happen, especially now that it's cooled down, man. Yeah, we're going to make it happen. Frack needs an invite, folks. Frack needs an invite. Like I said, we might be in the Brazilian steakhouse. Thanksgiving meals, man, tend to be larger. I've also got an awesome uh, Australian Wagyu picanha, almost 3 pounds in the freezer. I may pull it out for Thanksgiving, but whatever we do is going to be fairly minimal and not not very labor intensive. Yeah, not labor intensive at all. All right, folks, we have hit that 1 hour mark, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us as usual. Let me clear out the bottom of this chat. Yeah, same here, Johnny. Yeah, same here, man. Just mom and I, we definitely may look at finding uh, a restaurant or someplace we can sit down and chill. All right, Frack, I will take a look at it, buddy. Yeah, I will take a look. Yeah, Tomas, we're making things happen, man. Yeah, we're making things happen. All right, ladies, thank you guys for stopping in. The rest of you guys that were here early on, man, much appreciated as usual. Check out our video dropping on Tuesday, as usual. I think it might be the first of our uh, Christmas ham videos. We'll see how the rest of the weeks carry out. If I can get that edited and ready to drop. Take care, Sal. Thanks for stopping in, man. Tomas, nobody wants that stinking split chicken. You guys have a great evening, and I'll see you when I see you.